What up, what up? Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I just had a couple of things on my mind, so yeah, let me breathe on you for a minute. And the first thing I had was my new scent that I was trying out. It's about the third time I've worn it, so I figured I wanted to talk about it just a smidge. And that scent today was Bond No.9 from the Dubai collection, Garnet. I like those bottles. Nice looking bottle, and oh man, good smell, good smell. I mean, I was happily disappointed, but good smell. So I sprayed it on. Every time I spray it on, a nice blast of plum and blackberry. Oh man, I love that combination. Plum, blackberry, some lavender and oak moss in it, and it comes on just wonderful, smells great. Can be a smidge feminine. It can be a little bit soft around the edges, but that smell is amazing. And so you're wearing it, you feeling like royalty, you feeling like, you know, on cloud 9. And after about 6 hours, zap. Somebody closed the door on it. And it just seems to become a skin scent. It's still there, but you really got to start searching for it, trying to smell it. I mean, it's minimal at best. And I thought maybe first time, well, be sure, wear it again, see if the same thing happens. Third time, I'm like, okay, this is not an accident. This thing is kind of lighting the cakes here. But in the beginning, for the first 6 hours, it is great. Then it's skin scent. So nothing wrong with it. Real good smell. Reapply as needed. But at that price point, though, I mean, it's up there. It's up there if you're buying it retail. And even when you try and get it at a bargain, I think it's still pretty pricey, but a great smell. I just wish it had a little more teeth on it for that price point. But really, really good. And so quickly, the second other thing that was on my mind was I was on my last review, I mentioned possibly doing another house about the 4 fragrances for life, 4 seasons, 1 house. And I was messaging back with my man Mr. Rose, and he said, hey, how about do Bond No.9? Which hence why I wore a Bond No.9 today. But no, that's not one of the 4. And so there's no real surprises there, but I figured I'd touch on it. And let's say, so for the spring, of course, no surprise. Bleecker Street, blueberry, oak moss. Takes me back to a happy place. Takes me back to a happy place. Will always have that in my collection, no matter what. And so once we roll around into the summertime, Chez Bond. Chez Bond is my most unsolicited complimented fragrance, I think, maybe in my collection. I don't know what it is about this that just people around me just are drawn to it, and they feel obligated to say something. It must be that dynamic, because they always feel the need to compliment on it. And yes, it's similar to, you know, Green Irish Tweed, but as where this dries down and Green Irish Tweed dries down, they start to kind of part ways at that, and this turns into one of my favorite florals, because Green Irish Tweed goes towards, I believe, the ambergris, where this turns really more floral. And florals, like I mentioned before, it does great things on my skin. It really does. And so that's my summer fragrance is Chez Bond. And so when we're looking into the fall, this one might be a surprise. New Harlem. Yeah, New Harlem. So once we get to the fall time, I really like to sweeten things up a little bit. And I have no trouble, you know, going around smelling like syrupy snacky cakes. Not an issue to me. I'm actually kind of cool with it. So, you know, French toast, pancake syrup, whichever is edible, is a gourmand, I'm in. So when it comes to New Harlem, it's right up my alley once we get into the fall time. Can be into the winter time, but that is a smell I always have in my collection as well. And finally, no surprise here, wintertime, plum, vanilla, oud. Yep, it's the face. Andy Warhol. Can't get enough of it. And did I match this with my shirt? You damn right. Yes, I did. with an accident. Now, I'm kind of torn on that because I always say they will always be a part of my collection. And I know what you might be thinking, how is that possible? It's discontinued. Valid point. So I need to try and get another bottle soon. But if I can't, so be it. I'll just have to settle for Tom Ford Plum Japanese. And like I mentioned on the previous video, yeah, you might not be in the bedroom, but you'll be in the house. You'll be in the vicinity. So if it comes to that, so be it. But I hope to squeeze that and hang on to it until it hollers. And if it does, then I have to find a substitute. But I'm hoping to always have that in my collection. But that's all I got for today. Thank y'all for tuning in, and y'all be good.